Hello everyone and welcome to another Smokin' Showcase. Hello everyone, you are tuned into Smokin' Revelry. Thank you so much for joining me, and as I said before, this is the Smokin' Showcase. If you're new here, the Smokin' Showcase is where I focus in on a particular cigar, give you a little info about it, and give you my thoughts on it. For this particular showcase, I am choosing to focus on the Black Label Deliverance Porcelain Corona Gorda. Now, if you are tuning in for the Smokin' Showcase on a regular basis, you might have seen my episode where it was the Smokin' Showcase, and this cigar was one of 5 that came in my Cigar of the Month Club box from Smokin', and I thought this might be a nice one to smoke. It's currently still the morning at the time of recording. I'm having my coffee, and I do know Connecticut's tend to go really well with coffee. I haven't gotten to smoke a whole lot of Black Label Trading Company cigars, so I'm very excited about this one. Now, as far as the makeup of the cigar is concerned, it has a Connecticut Claro wrapper, Nicaraguan Habano binder, and Nicaraguan and Pennsylvania fillers. Now, Black Label Trading Company has a reputation for creating mostly darker and a little bit bolder cigars. However, as the note I got from Smokin' Cigars, which details and describes each of the cigars in the Cigar of the Month box, this one, it says to not let the light wrapper fool you because, well, the intensity is still there, maintaining Black Label Trading Company's reputation for rather bold and intense flavors. With all that being said, let's get moving on the showcase. Get the aroma first. Very sweet, very creamy aroma right off the bat without even having lit it. So this is going to be good. I have a good feeling about this. Carefully remove the footband. That slid right off. I love it. Absolutely love it. For this showcase, I'm going to be using my Lighton 5-in-1 lighter by Zyphy. And as usual, I'm going to go with the V-cut because I just love the V-cut. It's honestly my favorite cut. Pretty damn perfect. Cold draw. Ooh, sweet and cinnamony kinda. Just a little bit. I like it. I'm excited. Rich and creamy right from the first draw. Absolutely delicious. Retro Hill opens it up. Still rich and creamy. A little bit of that spice, kind of that cinnamon back end after note, whatever you want to call it, but just slightly, baking spice there, maybe cinnamon, nutmeg, you might be detecting. I don't know what you get from it. Yeah, a little nutty there too. Creamy, rich, nutty, very, very subtle sweetness. It is all right there. It is delicious. It is very tasty. And on the back end, especially, towards the front of like my tongue, my palate, just a little bit of that spice. It is fantastic. I have a little sip of my coffee. See if it complements the cigar. It most certainly does. It really does. I'm drinking out of my personalized mug. What do you guys think? My wife got me that mug. I love this thing. It's those of you who are fans of Princess Bride will get the reference. Don't try to drink my coffee. I kill you. That's a whole different reference. I kill you! Man, this is really the perfect cigar to have with my coffee this morning. I like my coffee a little on the sweeter side. I get made fun of for it by certain people. Cigar too, I'm looking at you. But I enjoy my coffee a little sweet, a little sugar, a little cream. I love it. And the coffee I tend to drink most often is Cafe Bustelo, which is a nice espresso grind, and it's a little bit on the stronger side. I like my coffee strong. So with the more, I guess you could say the more intense notes of like the spice in particular, the spice is particularly prominent towards the front of the palate, and on the back end there's that sweetness and creaminess. This is a great cigar to go with a nice, I mean any kind of, however you like your coffee, whether you like it black or you like to add a little something to it. Mine is just simple half and half in sugar. And with that, I think it goes very nicely with this. Well done to the people of Black Label Trading Company. You guys are awesome. This is a fantastic cigar. And bravo to Abe DeBobna, who handpicks each of the cigars. Like all the cigars that go out in the monthly cigar box, everybody, every month, who is subscribed to the Smokin' Monthly Cigar Club, you get the same cigars that everybody gets. And all 5 of them are handpicked by Abe. And this was Definitely a really good choice, Abe. Bravo. I love it. With all that being said, now is the time where I kick back, relax, and enjoy my cigar and not care about anything else except for the cigar. So I'm going to just chill and enjoy myself, and I'll be back with the rest of my thoughts. But all I can say is, salud. Toasty. Or to fans of Mortal Kombat, toasty! I could have helped myself, but I chose not to. But toasty. Toasty is the word for the Porcelain right now. Toasty is the word because it has got a nice toasty nutty flavor, subtle hints of the spice on, again, towards the front of the palate, like tip of the tongue sort of thing. The sweetness is kind of it's dissipated a little bit. It's still very subtle there, but it's still very creamy, a very creamy, light, well, maybe not light, but a creamy, nutty, just toasty flavor. But with the spice, it kind of holds that intensity that I was kind of talking about, what I said that Black Label Trading Company was known for, because they have cigars that are, you know, they have pretty bold, strong flavors, and this is no exception. I had to put it on a little cigar pick because it was getting a little too hot to handle, at least as far as my fingers were concerned. But in terms of the draw, there is little to no heat, because sometimes when you get towards the end, it depends on the cigar. When you get towards the end, sometimes you're getting all that smoke, but it gets muddled by the heat that be coming through as you're getting closer and closer to the nub. But I'm not getting any of that, just a slight warmth. The flavors are still there, very toasty, hint of spice on the tip of the tongue, creamy, nutty, and just delicious. A great cigar to have like first thing in the morning with your coffee. It would be really great to enjoy with any kind of coffee, however you take it. Like I mentioned before, I like mine on the sweeter side, and it really complemented the cigar in terms of just like how it married with the flavors and stuff like that. Connecticut's tend to go very good with coffee. Now I'm all for having any kind of cigar with coffee. Any kind of cigar I think is great. Just cigars and coffee. I love coffee. I love cigars. They go great together. And it is one of those beverages that pairs really nicely with a cigar, any kind of cigar. But I have found that Connecticut's tend to have the most complementary nature when it comes to coffee, so I'm really glad I decided to have my cup of coffee with this. But coffee or no coffee, this is a toasty little delight, and I think it is definitely worth checking out Black Label Trading Company just as a whole, but grabbing this cigar because this became so popular, so good to the consumer, that they made it part of their actual like core lineup, because this was supposed to be like a limited special release, but they chose to keep it in their core lineup because it was that good and people just went nuts over it. Nuts, because it's nutty. I'm sorry. Anyway, no, I'm not. I don't know why I apologize. I do this kind of stuff all the time. You guys know that. So again, bravo to Abe at Smokin Cigars. This was definitely a good pick for this month's box among the 5 cigars you picked. This is definitely a really great pick. I can't wait to try the other ones. I'm going to let a couple of them rest, but there's a couple of them that I really want to get to really soon. I'm glad I picked this first. It was a nice little just entry into this month's box. And I strongly suggest that you subscribe to the Cigar of the Month Club at Smokin. Smokin has been in business for 30 years. They have 6 lounges in South Florida and a fulfillment center that ships worldwide. There are a plethora of brands on the Smokin website that you can look at, different bundles, just so much to choose from in addition to the Cigar of the Month Club. But the Cigar of the Month Club is special because, 1, it's just really great value, and 2, Abe handpicks these cigars. Like I said, every single month, this is his baby, as he told me. And I was talking to him the other day, and he says the Cigar of the Month Club is his personal baby. He handpicks the cigars himself. He carefully just examines and decides which cigars go in the box, so you know that it is done with care, and it is done with love, and it is done with passion. So you're gonna get your money's worth. Also gonna get some carefully chosen and curated cigars. So definitely check out the Cigar of the Month Club. And if and when you do, make sure you enter my special code, which is NEWMEM, NEWMEM, right here on screen. I'll have it right here for you. And you will get a gift package of an exclusive Smokin Torchlighter and Perfect Cutter. So subscribe now to the Cigar of the Month Club and you will get that special gift. And not only that, you'll be getting a quality curated selection of cigars every single month. So let's say you sign up on the 20th of this month, you'll get the same box that I was sent, but 8 days later, that is when the new selection will bill and ship. So if you want the same box that I got, make sure you order before on the 20th, and that way you can enjoy the same selection, and it is a very good selection, and I truly believe you will not be disappointed. Thank you so much for joining me for this new showcase. I really appreciate it. I hope you all are doing well. Again, subscribe to Smokin Cigars. Make sure you use my code NEWMEM so that way you can get your special exclusive gift, and you will also get an amazing selection of 5 cigars every single month. But also shop around at smokincigars.com. There is a very wide selection with something for everyone. Anyways, guys, that's it for this Smokin Showcase. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you. Hope you're doing well, staying healthy, staying safe, keeping it smoky as always. And I will see you guys next time.